this edition of Broome Up Front. I'm your host, Cam Cook, and across from me is Joe Karatnik. Today we have a great show for you. Today we'll be discussing the latest in the gaming world. First, we'll start off with some lighthearted news. As some of you may know, the Game Awards are coming up, and the companies and developers studios are recognized for their hard work. This year's nominees for Game of the Year were Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Fortnite, Spider-Man, and Monster Hunter World. You can vote for your favorite game by heading to their website at videogameawardshow.com. Next up is the list of the tragic launch of Bethesda's Fallout 76, or Fall Asleep 76. Fans have been entirely upset with the launch of Fallout 76. The game was first shown at E3 in 2018 on Bethesda's presentation by Todd Howard himself. Many people were surprised that the game was ready for launch the day that it was announced. With the launch date of November 14th, fans of the series were very eager to play this new installment, to only come to disappointment with laggy gameplay, game crashes, and glitches, making the game unplayable. Also, with the lack of NPCs, the game feels empty, which was a huge negative for most of the players. Hopefully, Bethesda looks at the feedback and tries to fix the game. What do you think about that, Joe?
Well,
Play Fallout 76?
Not yet, but it looks like a promising game. Hope they fix the glitches and stuff.
I agree. I think it could be a really well put together game. After sudden tragic news of Telltale Studios shutting down, many fans flocked to social media to show support for the studio's developers, offering new jobs for all of those who got laid off. Sadly, this means half of the games that we're making are canceled, except for the last 2 seasons of The Walking Dead. Sources say the game was already halfway through development and had enough sources to finish, but after that, the studio is closed for good. Joe, what do you think about Telltale Games? Is it disappointing they're shutting down?
Yeah, it's disappointing. They've made some pretty good games over the years.
As in what?
Wolf Among Us, and that's all I can think of right now.
Okay. Next, we'll look at some game clips sent to us by students and viewers. The first clip is sent by Sean Ranklin. We're going to go through, some gameplay of Hitman 2. What'd you think of that, Joe? You ever play Hitman 2?
No, I haven't played Hitman 2. Have you?
I played the old Hitman. I'm looking forward to playing Hitman 2, though.
All right.
Next, we have a clip sent in by Dankboy69. Here's some Red Dead 2. What's he doing here, Joe?
It looks like he's trying to intimidate.
Whoa, was that a bird?
Yes, he just shot a bird.
Wow.
Huh.
Do you play Red Dead 2?
Yeah, very fun game.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Hopefully soon. Next, we have some Red Dead 2 footage from Sans Undertale 12. What's going on here, Joe?
It looks like they're going through a mission.
Oh.
Heard that the horses are pretty glitchy in that game sometimes.
Looks like you just got tossed off like you hit a wall in a car.
Yeah.
Next, even more Red Dead by LeBron is Trash 47. Actually, this is some Battlefield 5. You played Battlefield 5, right, Joe? Or at least some of the Battlefields?
I've played Battlefield 4 before.
Okay, I have as well.
Haven't played the new Battlefield 5 yet.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh. What happened? What was that, Joe?
That looks like a squad wipe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Next up, we're going to go with some Fortnite clips by Zeit and MX Zeal. How did he bounce up like that? What was that, Joe?
It looks like he had a launch pad.
Oh, wow. And what was that second one?
That
it looked like a really long headshot.
Long-range headshot kill with a pistol.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Next up, we got UFC 3 by Thanos Irwin. You ever play UFC, Joe?
No, I haven't, but I've watched the actual stuff on TV.
Oh, all right. All right, coming up next, we challenge my guest and another student to see if they know their stuff with a surprising twist. Video game trivia up next on Broome Up Front.
SUNY Broome students gathered last week in Decker Hall for a meal that was a little bit different than what they're used to. The Hunger Banquet is an annual event that seeks to highlight food scarcity around the world. This is its 4th year. Several community organizations were there to promote their efforts in battling hunger locally. Student Activities Director Jason Boring explained how the banquet works.
They have an experience of hunger that's a little bit different. So they actually sit at one of 3 different socioeconomic statuses, and then they can move up or down those socioeconomic statuses according to their family and circumstances that happen throughout.
Each socioeconomic status had its own foods and service methods, which students were randomly assigned when they bought a ticket. The upper class participants were served a steak dinner by campus food staff, complete with potatoes and roasted veggies. The middle class participants served themselves a light meal of a wrap and some sides. The lower class was left to serve themselves rice and beans out of a chafing dish, and the ladies ate last. Student Keith Hughes shared what he took away from the event.
Well, it really opened my eyes to a lot of the issues that I already kind of knew about, but I didn't know ways to address it and how prevalent it was in this area.
For many students, this isn't the first time they've been introduced to creative solutions.
I try not to waste food. I try to at least, either if I'm not going to eat it immediately, either freeze it or try to cook it up so that I can have it for later so it will last longer. And it's just picking even just the ugliest food.
For Broome Up Front, Cole Harrington and Vincenzo Scarapicchia reporting.
Richard, go deep.
Welcome back to the show. Today we have 2 special guests competing in a video game trivia. As expected, they will both try and hit their buzzers to answer. If their answer is correct, they get a point. However, if their answer is wrong, they'll have to take a drop of hot sauce, each bottle increasing in hotness. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Kind of.
All right. First question. What color is Pac-Man? Joe.
Yellow.
Antoine, he is correct. Take some hot sauce. Start with the yellow. Moving on. Next question. What was the first game ever created? Joe.
Pong.
Joe is correct. Antoine, second bottle.
Sorry, man.
You don't have to slurp so big. Who is the main character in the Tomb Raider series? No. Antoine.
Lara Croft.
Antoine is correct. Joe, start with the yellow. What year was Fallout 3 released? Joe.
2008.
He is correct, Antoine. Number 3. Next question. Who developed the online shooter Destiny? Joe.
Activision Bungie.
Joe is correct. Antoine, the final bottle. Now that you drank the final bottle, you will restart at the yellow on the next question. What? Which game launched January 26th?
Is it Monster Hunter? I can't even say the name.
Wrong. It was Dragon Ball Fighters.
Damn.
Yellow bottle. Which character in Left 4 Dead 4 sacrificed themselves for the group, Bill or Amy?
Bill.
You are correct. Joe, next bottle.
I don't even know which one I was on.
What is the name of the main character from Persona 5, Akira or Ren?
No.
Ren.
You're wrong. It's Akira. Next bottle. And the winner of video game trivia is Joe. He's the trivia champion. You guys may now drink your milk. All right, thank you very much. That is all the time we have for today's show. Join us next week for a brand new installment of Broome Up Front. Good night.